Hello, Gavian. Today we're going to talk about surveillance and thought control. Surveillance and thought control is a central theme in many dystopian works, especially in two of the dystopian works we have analyzed. In Orwell's 1984, the society that is depicted involves everyone being under surveillance 24/7 from TV screens embedded in nearly every place. People's thoughts are controlled through propaganda spam from these TV screens, and from the new language, newspeak.
Newspeak is a language made by the government. Every word that could ignite people's thinking and maybe spark a revolution has been removed from the newspeak vocabulary. Constant surveillance is often seen used by governments being afraid of the population, afraid of a revolution. It's a way of controlling and securing their power so they can continually force their political doctrine whilst remaining uninterrupted by protagonists breaking free of the government's iron.
In Orwell's 1984, this is the reality. The higher powers know exactly what you are doing at any given moment. Diversity in people's mindset is considered a danger to the society. The population is constantly being told that the state's rather drastic actions, intruding the personal life, is for their own best.
Though the same methods are being used in the society of Metropia, a crucial difference is that the people aren't aware of the surveillance and especially the thought control. The domination of people's minds is being accomplished through a massive shampoo corporation, ensuring that everyone will be under control without even knowing.
Surveillance and thought control is used often in dystopias because people can relate to them. Dystopias usually magnify a trait of the current society the writer lives in, and surveillance has been a recurring trait in many societies. In most of the dystopias we read about surveillance and thought control is probably based on the Soviet Union and the newer dystopias about Great Britain.
These two countries, former or present, are or were known for their secret police forces and massive surveillance systems. The Soviet Union was a great example of a population being held under complete control by the government. Under Joseph Stalin's regime, he utilized a special police authority to ensure rule over the people.
This police force was known for assassinating other politicians and sending many citizens in forced labor camps. The police force conducted mass deportations of nationalities to unpopulated regions of the country. Much like a dystopian society, they kept the population of the country in great fear.
In today's Great Britain, we see a current trend that could evolve into a darker future for the freedom of the people. Surveillance has already reduced the individual's privacy immensely in the public. On every corner or street, there's multiple cameras filming you, much like the trend that created the society of Orwell's 1984. Aaron was sitting in his meager home. His home was not what you would usually call home. It was actually not much more than a pile of dirt. He had found a barrow in a forest he had passed through after the incident and had decided to stay there. The stay had become permanent. Aaron had been a scholar in his earlier life, before the incident, but it didn't matter anymore. Nothing mattered. Just 2 years had passed since the incident that changed the entire human society. Though Aaron did not quite know what happened, he had heard rumors from the people he met. A secret gentlemen's club located somewhere in Great Britain had apparently been recruiting scientists from all over the world for a massive project that would change the world. The assignment was to build a quantum computer, a computer so much more effective than those made before that they could be seen as ants compared to it. They then used the computer to control the entire internet, but it didn't just want to control it. They closed it, turned it off. In mere days the entire world broke down. All transitions, all the stock markets, all the alliance between major countries ended with a single new invention. The world couldn't handle that. The human society of the 21st century had been so used to the internet they could not live without it anymore. So the day that the internet was no more, human society was no more.